All right, today we're jumping into something really cool, a global award that's shining a light on some of Turkey's most amazing hidden gems. We're about to go on a little virtual tour of the UN's brand new Best Tourism Villages, and we're going to figure out what it really takes to get a title like that. I mean, think about it. What does it actually take for a village to be named one of the best in the entire world? It's definitely more than just a pretty postcard. It's this, perfect mix of culture, community, and a real commitment to a sustainable future. So, what's the secret sauce? Well, on October 18th, 2025, the UN World Tourism Organization pretty much answered that exact question. And in what was a huge moment for Turkey, 4 incredible villages, each with its own unique story, got this amazing recognition on the world stage.
Okay, so here's what we've got on tap. First, we'll get into what this award is all about. Then we'll take a tour of the winners, some Aegean gems and some incredible historic treasures. After that, we'll look at the winning formula, what they all have in common. And finally, we'll wrap up by talking about what this all means for the future of travel.
All right, first things first. Let's really dig into what this award is, because this isn't just some travel magazine's top 10 list. No, this is a really big deal on an international level.
So here's the key thing to understand. The UN World Tourism Organization isn't just looking for places that are good at bringing in tourists. They're actually celebrating villages that go way beyond that, places that are actively protecting their culture, taking care of their environment, and making sure that tourism actually helps the local people who live there. It's really all about quality, not just quantity.
And here are the winners: Akyaka, Barbaros, Anitli, and Kale Uchaz. These are the 4 Turkish villages that really nailed those high standards. We're talking about a journey from the breezy Aegean coast all the way to the heart of ancient Mesopotamia. Each one is like a little window into the soul of its region.
Okay, let's kick off our tour on the gorgeous Aegean coast, a place famous for its turquoise waters, those amazing olive groves, and just a really vibrant culture.
So our first stop is a village called Akyaka. It's this absolutely breathtaking spot right where the Aegean and Mediterranean seas meet. Just beautiful.
Now, what makes Akyaka so special is that it's part of the City Slow network, which basically means slow city. And this isn't just a gimmick, it's a whole philosophy, a commitment to a better quality of life. The village has this amazing blend of traditional and eco-friendly architecture. It's the perfect example of what the UN is looking for, preserving both culture and nature.
And you can really feel that commitment when you're there. I mean, you could spend your day doing something thrilling like windsurfing, or maybe just canoeing down the crystal clear Asmak River. And then you get to settle in for some incredible local seafood, like steamed mullet or these delicate stuffed zucchini flowers. It's, wow, a total feast for all your senses.
All right, let's head over to our next Aegean gem, Barbaros. Now, this village has a totally different kind of beauty, one that's really rooted in its people and their traditions. Barbaros is all about the people. It's a perfect example of the human side of this award. It's not just a place, it's a living, breathing community. The locals are the ones in the driver's seat, using tourism as a way to keep their crafts and their food culture alive. This hits that UN criteria for economic and social sustainability right on the head, making sure the benefits stay right there in the village. And the whole experience here is super hands-on. You can wander through vineyards, maybe join a craft workshop and pick up a new skill. And then you get to taste these incredible, unique flavors, like aromatic mastic ice cream or their famous Gönül ekmeği bread. Literally every part of your visit helps support the community's heritage. Okay, now we're going to journey east and a little bit south, to 2 villages that are just steeped in thousands of years of history. This is where a trip starts to feel a lot like time travel.
Our next stop is Kale Uchagaz, right on the Mediterranean coast. And this place, it's not just a village by the sea. It's a village literally built on top of ancient history.
Just try to imagine living in a place where ancient Lycian ruins are just part of your daily scenery. That's Kale Uchagaz for you. It's a magnet for history buffs, especially with its famous sunken city just off the coast. It's this incredible blend of stunning nature and really deep history, a living, breathing example of preserving cultural heritage.
You absolutely have to take a boat tour out to the sunken city. You can literally peer down into a lost world right under the waves. It's amazing. You can also explore ancient Lycian tombs carved right into the cliffs and check out the huge Samina Castle. And of course, you cap it all off with some freshly caught fish and those bright, delicious Mediterranean salads.
And for our final village, we're heading to the cradle of civilization itself. Anitli in Mardin gives you this profound connection to a multicultural and truly ancient past.
What makes Anatoli just so incredible is its deep Mesopotamian heritage. You see it everywhere. The architecture, the traditional way of life, and the famous Telkari silverwork. It all tells this amazing story of a place where different cultures have lived side by side for centuries. It really is like a living museum.
So a visit here is a total journey for the senses. You can wander through these ancient stone houses, shop for some of that exquisite Telkari silver, and taste the rich, complex flavors of the region, like the famous kaburga dolmasi, which is stuffed ribs. It's a completely different side of Turkey, but just as captivating.
Okay, so we've seen 4 very different villages, right? One on the coast, one all about community, and 2 that are just packed with history. So what's the common thread here? What's the winning formula that ties them all together?
Well, it all boils down to this one big idea: sustainable tourism. It's the concept that travel should actually be a force for good, preserving culture, protecting the environment, and empowering the local communities, not just for today, but for generations to come. And this is basically how the UN measures it. Each one of our 4 villages just knocked it out of the park in these areas. They actively preserve their heritage, they make sure the money from tourism stays local, they have strong community leadership, and they offer a safe, authentic experience. That, right there, is the formula for success.
So what's the big picture here? Why does a list of villages matter to the rest of us? Why is this important? It's important because of this number, 52. That's how many villages were chosen from over 270 applications from 29 different countries. I mean, this is an incredibly exclusive club. Getting on this list is a massive achievement, and it puts these places, and really Turkey's whole approach to rural tourism, on the world map.
And this quote really says it all. This award is a huge deal because it shows the world just how much potential there is in Turkey's rural tourism. It's a validation of a totally different kind of travel, one that goes beyond the big cities and the crowded resorts. It shows the incredible value of these authentic, rural experiences.
And that really leaves us with a final, pretty important question to think about. Is the future of travel not just about where we go, but about the good we can do when we get there? Maybe it's not just about seeing new places anymore. Maybe it's about connecting with them in a way that leaves them even better than we found them.
For all lessons and intellectual sharing, please subscribe to the YouTube at Elise Orta Okuldarsir channel.